Maybe this is something. I've not really used this weapon at all thus far, so that's going to be an entire thing just by itself. Also, I think I might not have gotten the sound working on my end, which is annoying. Let me reset this entire thing. Oh, man. All right. I'll get a little bit of practice with the toothpick before I take it out for the full run, I suppose. Because I don't really know how easy or difficult this is going to be. What do we got? Let's see. Yeah, take that off. Re-enable all of that. And then let's, turn everything else off. Let's go. I mean, this is definitely going to be the one to be doing as of right now. Save the final one for the final one. Do I have like the sound turned off or something? So just noticing that I'm not getting any sound from the actual game itself, which is strange. What's up with that? Did I mute it at some point? No, I just don't think my speaker likes to work with it for some reason. Okay, are we good? Can I get actual sound in the game now? This is why I don't post up the entire... Yeah, there we go. This is why I don't post up the entire stream. Whenever I do these runs. Okay, let's see what's going on here. All right, so basically it's a charge. Survival weapon. Yeah, that's pretty much the entire thing, right? It's got quite a charge to it, though. Does the jumping thing still work? I don't think so. No, I think they stopped that from actually functioning then. This is a really slow weapon. That's why I wasn't really all that interested in trying to use it too much here. Because it's like, you know, survival weapons already pretty slow. Great. Didn't even get the damage that I was looking for. By the way, what do we got here? Reverts to initial form after 6 seconds. And then what is the basic toothpick? Broken for 6 seconds, does a lot of critical I don't know. God, it really does require a lot of charge up time, I'm just saying. So I was not particularly interested in... Here. Okay, so, yeah, I don't think this is going to work. I gotta be honest, I don't think this weapon is going to work out too well. How to use it? It's charge it. You charge it. That's it. It is a charge weapon. You just hold down the button and then try and hope that enemies are not going to be fast enough to kill you. And they will be, because it's dead cells. I mean, at least as of right now, it's working out well. Man, this is definitely one of those weapons that requires you to have some very, very intimate knowledge of exactly how enemies attack. Which I have, of course. But, you know. I can't really imagine this is going to be coming up as a favorite weapon of many people. Just say that one right now. Also, I just noticed that I didn't actually take both of the items at the beginning because I was still thinking that I was doing a skill run like I was last time. Yeah, it's like, man, the charge up time does also leave something to be desired. I suppose it's more something to use against... cannot be interrupted by an enemy attack. Yeah, that's going to be very relevant for this weapon, I want to say. Jeez. Jeez, I guess. I don't know about... Yeah, I don't know about this one. Well, I'm going to try and do it. I'm going to try and get a run out and work in here. What drops it, by the way, since I do not remember? Okay. Glad that he totally missed me there, because otherwise that could have been quite bad. Yeah, I don't actually remember what drops this weapon, to be honest. Using one combination of items, I did 30k damage in the second area. It doesn't surprise me exactly. It's ground shakers. Okay. The big quadruped guys. All right, all right. Okay. Cool. All right, well, I suppose we should start up the run then, I suppose. Which is why I said that twice, because I'm so committed to doing this. Yeesh. Horny bonk. Yes, the horny bonk weapon. This is the weapon that you use when bonking. You were supposing very hard. I mean, exceptionally hard, I would say. The suppositions are coming fast. You wouldn't even believe it. All right, well, let's start this thing up and just kind of like figure it out as I do. All right, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2. The third of the... try that one again. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Okay, starting this one up in 5, 4, 3, 2. The third of the new weapons... Fucking hell. Hello, YouTube. You know I don't have the chat up on there. This is a gameplay-focused channel, you know. All right, let's start this one up in 5, 4, 3, 2. The last of the 3 new weapons introduced in the previous update, the Toothpick is the one that I've had the most hesitancy to use, because it is one that is slow, and the gimmick of being able to charge up the weapon is seemingly very difficult to use. I'm going to try to make the most out of this, but I gotta say, I feel like this one is probably going to be my least favorite of the 3. Naturally, my most favorite is still the Tombstone. That thing is just absolutely fantastic in every single way. It's just that charge weapons entirely I just find kind of difficult to use compared to the normal ones. And being extra slow, even compared to other survival weapons, I feel like is going to be making this really tough sell. Yeah, like, besides, also after charging it up, it does become significantly less useful for a good, 6 seconds, which might be an issue, especially as I am getting a little bit farther into the game. Of course, I do want to try and use this against bosses as much as possible. If there is one sort of really good aspect of it, it is probably its ability to kill bosses, but I'll see exactly how that works. Best combination seems to be that I probably want to go with like some sort of freezing synergy, 175% on a frozen target, and then try and get charges as much as possible there. That could be some absolute, like maybe best burst damage in the entire game big. Because after all, one of the things that the Toothpick does have is the highest DPS in the entire game for its charge attack. But that does break the weapon for 6 seconds, which is why, it's still not really going to compare to your average Cursed Sword. Though Cursed Sword, of course, does have its own issues. Hey, it's better, though. Also, we are really coming up on me having to use that soon. I think the only other weapon that I have left past the Toothpick is going to be the shovel. So that's going to be, like, I guess, technically the capper for this final season, but there's still, like, some other odds and ends type of weapons that I'm going to have to check out. Then it's just all Curse Sword. Curse Sword the entire time until I'm able to beat 5-cell mode with it. That's the plan, at least. That's what I want to do. Hope you will all join me for what is going to be potentially the most painful run since I did Risk of Rain 2 last year. What about the Rusty Sword? I did Rusty Sword. That was part of the, I'll take a good shield for this. Part of the casual runs. I would not consider it truly canon to the series because Rusty Sword is not supposed to be a weapon you use. I feel like showcasing it is like showcasing the dive attack or something. Or the homunculus rune, which I guess I technically did do, but whatever. You know what I'm talking about here. Yeah. Shield. And maybe getting like the freeze shield or cudgel could be a good option too. I don't know. I see anything that does stun, anything that prevents enemies from moving is going to be pretty useful for this weapon. Thankfully, of course, survival is the skill set that you're going to want if you're looking for that sort of gameplay. Oh, well, we'll see what I can find here, though. Obviously, for the time being, Freeze Grenade is going to work out okay, but of course there is... Like, Ice Armor could be good, too. Can't be interrupted by enemy attacks. I can just throw that on, run in there, and let enemies freeze themselves. Sort of. Sort of. When's the Isaac item showcase? I basically did do showcases of the characters. That's pretty much all you're going to get out of me. I'm still trying to figure out exactly how I want to go at the series from this point in time now. Because the original idea was, hey, I want to just show off each one of the characters, but now what? Random runs until I get 100% completed? I don't know. Well, we'll see. A lot of poison. Getting a lot of poison here today, which I guess is not bad, but like I said, I'm really looking more for... There we are. Really looking more for a freeze synergy. That's a lot of extra damage. Biggest burst damage in the game. I'm telling you right now, if I can get that working for me. I mean, we'll see. You never know exactly how this is going to work. Okay. Toothpick, Frost Blast, Kill Rhythm? Oh, yeah. You know what? This is, considering this is a very, very slow weapon, this would probably benefit a lot from having Kill Rhythm. Yeah, that's a good idea. I think I'm going to try to make this work. Of course, I can also use like any of the other... Boy's Axe would probably work out pretty well, too. You know, just having enemies needing to be facing one direction to be attacking means that I can shut down a lot of dudes doing that. Of course, even though I do think the entire nerf that they had to Ice Shard's probably not going to make it as effective. Besides, I also didn't want to do that after using it with the Oven Axe, but, you know... If that's what it takes, that's what it takes. I'm mad that I got hit there. Oh, well. Maybe I should have just taken... They said they were going to increase the amount of damage that Necromancy healed, right? That would be something to look into. Bleeding, eh? I do have a blood shield. Would be something to consider. I don't know. Let's see if I can't find something for Kill Rhythm. Because, yeah, okay, here we go. So what are you thinking? Ice Shard, of course, like I said, was just nerfed. Frost Blast also does synergize with a little bit of bleeding, a little bit of poisoning. Anything that I can get... Anything, of course, that I can get synergies on, I'd like to try and work with. Because I want to see that big burst damage, and I think it can really happen here. Okay, there we go, and there we go. Poison, certainly with the sickles and everything, is working out pretty well just by itself, though, too. The whole, like, propagation from the poison is nice. Let's go. Not bad. Still not enough to kill an elite in one hit in the second area, though, which is, let's just say, not a good sign. And, hey, we stacking up everything into one singular stat once again. This is certainly not going to be an issue in the future, much like it was in the last run. Not at all. Multi-binding is still a thing. Yeah, I did even kind of mess around with it a little bit to make sure that it was, in fact, still there last time. So I could go for that. Mess around with it a little bit with this. But like I said, just did that for the Oven Axe. And this is sort of the Oven Axe's big brother, considering it came out in the same update and everything. Very slow weapon. Not as... Oven Axe not as gimmicky as this one, though. Also, yes, there was the whole thing where it's like you could jump at the same time that you were charging it to get, like, rapid attacks. They seem to have fixed that now, so... Also, I didn't even notice, but that yeeter up there was just running directly into spikes the entire time I was talking. You know, the perfect representation of my audience, I assume. Whenever I start going off like that. Okay. There. Look, the strategies are important. I'm trying to figure this one out as I'm going. I didn't really come into this episode with a plan, to say the least. It's like it is really whatever I can make work here. Okay, now come on. Pyrotechnics worked out really well last time with that, but of course, I'm not really looking for fire synergy. Oh, God. Thinking about it right now, boy, do I really not want to. Really? Huh. Boy, do I really not want to. I might just want to restart this run at this rate. That's pretty bad. Place a crit noise with a bonk. That would work, I think. Certainly the most bonking weapon of the game, I want to say. Except for maybe the shovel. Shovel has a nice bonk with it. Restart? Oh, okay, sure. Oh. All right. Ice shard slow down won't outlast the charging. That is true. That's why you'd want to definitely Hey, blame it on Silver. Silver is the one who wanted to do the restart. Frost Blast functions like an offensive shield. Yeah, pretty much. Necro heals more per kill, but the cap is still the same. Oh, come on. I thought they were going to increase the cap. Okay, well, let's start up the run once again, everybody. Okay, starting this one up in 5, 4, 3, 2. The last of the 3 weapons of the new update. Previous update. It's previous update. Not new update. We got a new update since then. Okay. Now then, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2. The last of the 3 weapons introduced in the previous update, the Toothpick is the one that I've hesitated the most to try and do the run with, because this thing is difficult to use. It is slow, very slow, even compared to other survival weapons, and it's even slower because it does have a big charge up for, well, what is the highest DPS in the entire game? It's just the weapon then breaks for 6 seconds afterwards. Yep. 3,000 damage right off the bat, though, is nice. It's just, I don't know how much usage I'm even going to be able to get out of this thing over the course of this. I think the plan right now is to probably go for some sort of freeze build. Any sort of stunning, you know, using like a cudgel, stun grenade, whatever, is probably also going to work well. Maybe even stuff like Boy's Axe or a root grenade or something, because enemies often need to be facing a specific direction to attack you. So making sure that they are actually open for getting the critical is probably going to be important, but I think that the best idea would be try and get the freeze synergy, 175% on a frozen target, and then using that as much as I possibly can. It's not going to be easy, certainly not to find that affix in the first place and then deal with the fallout when I actually do manage to get the critical, but I don't know, that I could be bursting down like even late game elites and everything. Probably not bosses, but considering how slow this weapon is, picking and choosing my times to actually swing the weapon around is probably a good idea. And that's a good start. Somebody said in the previous run that I was doing with this thing, then maybe I should be trying to use this thing with kill rhythm. And I think that is a good idea. Maybe even with the vampirism that I have right now, I could combine that for just the most regen, the most rally that you can possibly get in the entire game. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, even if all I have is just, like high regen and like cannot be interrupted by an enemy attack, that could be enough to rally up even some really huge hits. We'll see. In the meantime, I think that as much as I would like to just go use kill rhythm and everything with, say, the ice shards as I did before, ice shards has been nerfed. And 2, we already did that with the oven axe. It worked out great. Try something slightly different. Oh, yes, this does drop from the ground shakers in the cavern. You're looking for the giant quadruped guys. They are not the easiest ones to get to for what might not be a good weapon. I'm still kind of on the fence seeing how exactly this thing is going to work, but who knows. Does anybody have like any really good builds or anything I should be looking into with the Toothpick? The only other real strategy that I remember coming up when I was like initially looking at this in the update and everything was being able to jump with it. Like charge attacks meant you could swing it really fast, but they appear to have fixed that. Yeah, not quite working in the same way that it was before. That would be a strategy, but also kind of cheesy. Armadillo pack. That would be interesting. Yeah. Also, off-color crow's foot. Also a good idea. The slow, though, you take a long time to charge this thing up. I don't know if the slow from that would be enough to possibly make it actually make it possible for me to get the crit there. That's still something to try, though. I don't know. Mostly stationary boss, I'm betting this is probably going to work the best with. So maybe this is a time to go try out the giant. I mean, let's be honest, it appears in the cavern. It's probably the giant's toothpick, if I was going to take any guess. I don't really know how the giant spikes on it aid in dental health, but, well... and I guess Mama Tick could work out well. Seems like maybe a bad idea, but I don't know. Yes, A77, that is what you just said. I am stealing your comment from chat. Fine, you got me. That's right. All the commentary that I do is actually just straight up stolen from chat, and I do not give them credit most of the time. Except for Ace. Joke? It was more like an observation. Come on now. Build works well against Conjunctivius? I can only imagine it works well against Conjunctivius if you get, like, the big freeze. That's the only thing that I could see that really, like, popping off well with. Because otherwise, it's just going to be... Like, the Conjunctivius is rough. Yeah, like, Concierge is pretty slow. We could just go take it to him. But, of course, you know, my entire philosophy with that is I always go for the Concierge. It's, no, it's like just like a giant baseball. Oh, boy. In 5-cell mode, I do not know if I'm willing to risk it. That would be pretty funny, though. Oh, hey. I got, like, another upgraded version of this, too. I want freeze synergy. That's... No, I don't think it's going to happen, though. This is one hell of a big burst down build, though. Yeah, Killer Rhythm. Not bad. I could see this working. We'll see, though. I don't know. I am... Yeah. Let me just keep her in permafreeze. I don't... Bosses gain resistance to freezing very quickly, though. Like, really quickly. Alright, not bad. Here's the broken version. Does attack a lot faster and everything, but... Yeah, 357 DPS. Let's see what that looks like compared to 1021. Yeah, there's a pretty obvious... Right, I don't have a shield right now. I'm forgetting! No, it's terrible. That, again, would have been the place to use the... Well, here, next time I can. Let's see. Freeze. Freeze. And then this. And then... Totally miss. Cool. It's not as good of a synergy as I was hoping for. Nice. Oh, come on. You know, it was at least worth trying. Forgot to freeze? I didn't forget to freeze. I knew that I was going to lose all of my rally if I did that. Whatever. Let's just try it again. Hey, here's a freeze shield, which might work out a little bit better compared to last time. Oh, man. That was a failure of an experiment, but it was worth trying. I think the problem is that, yeah, the vampirism is going to have the basic issue of just a lot of affixes on there that are going to, like, light them on fire or, you know, do something to get them out of their frozen state. Otherwise, it might work, but, yeah. Oh, well. Boy's Axe multi-binding would also be a good option. Although it's like, I don't... Even though we do still have multi-binding, I don't know if I... Like, Motion Twin did just try and take it out of the game. I might as well try to at least somewhat avoid using it. I feel like. There we go. Parry like that is a lot nicer, comparatively. Stop streaming in the morning when I wake up. But this is prime time streaming. Also, I can only do it 2 times a week. It's like every other day, unless you want me to be streaming at like 5 a.m. This is the only morning streams I can do, is what I'm trying to say. Get my coffee, come right to the stream. You know how it goes. That's not even true. I also played a lot of Binding of Isaac right before this. Boy, Jacob is terrible. I hate him. I hate him a lot. But you all know that. Vamp with buffed recovery. The problem, though, is the thing that I'm really worried about is the fact that this is such a slow weapon. It means that I am probably going to get hit, and that will take away all of my rally if I get hit while having a lot of it. So it's like there's definitely going to be a difficulty using this thing regardless. I hate this combination of enemies right now. Do want to point that out. There, and okay, enough of this already. Jeez. We all love good old Jacob. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan at all. I'll take you. I already have freezing anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Speaking of which, oh man, I just cannot use this weapon well, can I? Does seem like, you know, it does have pretty good base damage comparatively, but Wizards seem a tad faster. I don't know. I think they're about as terrible as they always are. I just get the feeling that it's like, it doesn't matter how fast or slow they are. They're always too fast. And there we are. And nothing really, like, particularly interesting here, but might as well take the fresh one that costs more money. I don't even know. I have no reason that I even want to switch out. I don't even want to use the cluster grenade right now. Why am I even taking it? Whatever. Okay. Still think it's gonna be hard. I think I really do want to just go for the concierge here, because it's gonna be really hard to fight Mama Tick with this weapon in particular, because, you know. Yeah. Well, in the meantime, maybe just take a Death Orb? You know, it's always a pretty good option, a Death Orb. Who doesn't like the Death Orb? We tried Mega Stating as Jacob. Boss refuses to go into the mini-boss phase while Dark Esau's live. Then what does it do? Just not actually do anything? Like, I haven't even gotten to, like, any one of the major bosses with that character just yet, just because it's like, even if you have a really good run going, you just kill Dark Esau really fast, and then you're playing as the Lost. Stop spending money on the prisoners. I'll do what I want. Why? Who made you my financial planner? You don't know how much money I'm going to get in this run. Maybe I'll find one of those curse skulls, those cool curse skulls. There we are. Besides, I want good weapons right now that can help buff out with my general inexperience with this one. There we go. Blaze clear, too. I'm feeling good. Terrible financial choices. Whatever. They're also patching it so Dark Esau can't die. What? I don't know if I like that. That's... Well, I guess we'll have to see how that goes. Give me Necromancy, for the love of God. I'm just going to be using this as my constant companion throughout this run. That is objectively good. Well, I don't know. I mean, right now, this whole explosion into, like, the Mama Mega Blast does mean that you could get into, like, the secret areas easier, and that was kind of my plan for getting into, you know, Hush and everything. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. No more Eraser cheese. I would not do that anyway. Eraser is something that's just like, why don't I just go play as Tainted Cain and click her into Jacob at that point in time? Like, why even bother trying to go for the whole rigmarole of cheesing him out if I can just, you know, go for the ultimate cheese? I was gonna play him legit. Really, the plan should be just trying to get a few good runs going before they get rid of Echo Chamber. This is not the Binding of Isaac. We're playing Dead Cells anyway. Now then, for not as many stats as last time. I had such a good run stat-wise last time. Yes, I know, I did die a lot. But if I didn't choose to go into the cavern, it probably would have been fine. I'm just saying. Good. Any sort of slowdown also going to make it at least easier to get the regular hits, if not the criticals. Which, to be honest, I feel like I maybe want to save the criticals for either very annoying elites or troublesome situations, not just any enemy that happens to come into my vision, basically. Because it's just like, this is one of those special criticals that you save for special occasions. You know, mostly because it does kind of really affect the weapon's damage after all. Even though I guess it does technically make it a little bit faster. No. I'm worried about actually trying to use it, especially after I did just die with it. There we go. See? That was a good usage, I'd say. Now if I can just get rid of this guy, yes. Okay. Man, that is... This is going to be a rough one, I want to say. But we'll see how it goes after just a little bit longer. I mean, I think that as long as I have a good set of skills and everything, I can probably manage to take out enemies pretty easily just with the basic attacks alone. Still think, though, stuff like maybe ice armor would be really good with this. Saying it is tank a hit. Tank a hit, charge up, let's go. Work out quite well. But hey, necromancy I do think was also the right option. I just want to say right now. Yeah. Definitely right option. I don't think anybody's going to argue with me on that one. Well, do you, chat? Do you want to argue with me on that one? God, I think at this point in time, first off, I don't know why I went into the sewers. I do want to point that out. Wasn't paying attention, I suppose. Pro level gameplay. But also, probably going to end up going into, I don't know, the ramparts instead, and maybe even just skipping the corrupted sewers entirely. I just got a feeling on that point. I spoke could also be good, too. Nice. Sure, let's fight. Okay, let's start fighting. I don't even know what I was trying to do there. I was just like putting up my fists as if we were going to punch each other. And I'm just like, can't even see that. Anyway, Gastro actually provides a damage buff. I mean, it does. That's true. But I mean, I'd actually have to want to use the, I'd actually want to sell food in the first place, which I feel like would be a bad idea right now. Will I upload this stream to YouTube? Of course. We had all this great Binding of Isaac talk and something where I almost got into fisticuffs with one of my chat members? What is that? It's kind of? Anyway. Need 1.8k so I can gamble. Gamble for what? What are you gambling for? For more highlighted messages, I assume? No, I'll be able to get to the first boss. Come on, it's fine. This is not that bad yet. Soon enough. I'm gonna guess it's probably maybe gonna turn out a little potentially slightly worse. We'll see how much more I get hit with when I'm trying to actually kill a couple enemies for some necromancy health gain here. Okay. Oh boy. I have a bunch of food around here too, but I want to try and get the necromancy working for me first. There. Oh man. Okay, well I might actually die at this right now. Thanks for the hits, Inquisitor. I feel like trying to maximize my health is maybe kind of a losing game as of right now. Well, let's see how this goes. I still have a lot of confidence in myself here to be able to not die. Because after all, one of the things that I think we've all noticed as I've been playing this game is that I am very good at surviving all the time and never die for any reason. I have thousands of hours in this game. How could I possibly be dying all the time at this rate? Come on, think about that. Checkmate, atheists. Still say, though, it's just like, I swear, any other roguelike, anything, if you got this many hours in it, normally you would expect to win at least like 90% of your runs. Not so much with Dead Cells now, is it? That's one of the great and terrible things about the game. The extreme hardcore nature of it, after all. Oh, come on. Of course it has to be that elite. My favorite. And then, of course, it has to be one more hit there, too. I'm never going to be able to heal up all of my health at this point, which is so unfortunate. Oh, well. You know what's 1 week from now? Since you looked at me, cocked your head to the side and said, I'm angry. 5 days since you laughed at me, said, get back together and come back and see me. 3 days since the living room. Knew it was all my fault, but couldn't tell you. Yesterday, you've forgiven me, but it'll still be today, so see, say we're sorry. Is that it? Tell me if I was right. Tell me if I got at least somewhat close. Oh, Dirt Rally. Yeah, I'll do like Dirt Rally. I said I was going to do Dirt Rally yesterday, but didn't actually end up doing it. Hey, you know, should I? No, I don't. I really don't think that being able to stun is going to be able to help here at this point. I don't think anything's going to be able to help here at this point, but I am going to soldier on ahead regardless. Your malaise management is horrible, and that's why you die a lot? How do you manage malaise? Because I think I'm doing a pretty good job. I don't think there's any better way that I could do it. I mean, it's just like there's not really many easy ways to take out malaise, as you know. It's a pretty permanent stat in 5-cell mode, as you know. Don't eat infected food under any circumstance. Well, how am I supposed to survive then? Okay. Because I am currently very low on health. Don't eat infected food. Okay, I mean, I suppose I'll take your word for it or whatever. If I die, though, it's all on you. Also, I'm going to ban you if I die. You will be banned. Permabanned, too. So I hope this is very good advice. Imagine playing 4-cell and not having to worry about malaise. Okay. 24-hour ban permanent? Oh, no. Permanent. You'll never be allowed back on the channel again. Hey, we never agreed on those terms. Well, I never agreed to take your advice. Until now. I would say you knew the risks. Now, do I go to the ramparts or what? You didn't infect the infected food before the malaise changed and you still survived? I see. Trolling? I don't know. I mean, it's just like, I think that this is only the most obvious solution to a problem that's just come up here. If you want to give me advice, well, more specifically, if you want to insult me and pretend it's advice, then you know that you will get banned if I do not win this run. So much for giving corrupted prison. I think I'm okay with dying at this point. Ooh, fun. That actually could be good for utilizing with could be good for utilizing with the one thing. Yeah, kill rhythm is what I'm trying to think of. Okay. There we go. It's your fault, period. Yeah, I mean, it's just like if I ate the infected food, I probably would have survived, let's be honest. Oh, and I died. Get ready for permaban. Monk ass. Oh, you're going to be monk-a-Wing in about a second. Actually, my mod stuff is not coming up. It's just being, like, killed right now. Come on. Don't give him his points. In fact, I want to take away his points. I don't know how, though. I'll have to figure this out later. It's not letting me choose the outcome. Yeah, it seems like there's something wrong with the modding thing. I don't know. Whatever. We'll figure it out later. Yeah, you could do the slash predictions thing. That might work. All right. All right. Also, you died to a curse, not to malaise. You can't die to malaise anymore. That's not possible to do that. Can't figure out how Twitch works? No, I know how Twitch works. It's just things are, like, weirdly not working. How do you feel about the idea of not losing kill counter from blocking hits, holding up the shield constantly so you don't always have to play perfectly? I think that would be a good idea. Frankly, I'm kind of surprised that Motion Twin has not added that into the game as of just yet. It feels like it was already something that prevented malaise and everything, and it's explicitly like a mechanic, and you would think that it would be something that they'd be okay, you know. Thanks for being a boomer. Okay, that's enough out of you. All right, I should probably unban him. Actually, somebody else unban him. Here, give me a second. Okay. Anyway, all right, let's start this one up in 5, 4, 3, 2. What am I doing here? Yeah, we do like to do a little trolling around here. You bitch. No, I'm going to deny that one. Trying to tell me how to play Dead Cells. Anyway. Okay. I am just distracting this. I'm just getting distracted because I don't want to do this run. I'm going to be honest. I don't like this weapon. But like, okay. Let's get to it here. Let's get to this. Oh, man. All right, everybody. Deep breath. Do shovel then? No, we're doing shovel for the final one. Let's see how this goes. Slow survival weapons suck. I mean, there's some that are pretty good, but this I just don't like the play style of this one, I think. This part goes to the video? I mean, no. This could skip 1 or 2 stats from Curse Chest, which is, I think, what I'm gonna want to do. This is gonna be a heavy damage run. Okay, let's get to it one more time. Same basic thing as before. All right, starting up in 5, 4, 3, 2. The last of the 3 weapons from the previous update. This one... do that one again. I can't believe this is going into the YouTube video. Yeah, these all... I mean, you know, if you've ever watched the YouTube videos, you know that these ones are all included. These ones are... every single time I do a restart, it's always included in the video. That's incredibly important. Stun grenade and stun shield, that would probably work. The cudgel and... Yeah, stun grenade. It should be, you coward. Go watch it on the VOD channel then. Which I do not officially recognize as existing. Anyway, let's start this one up in 5, 4, 3, 2. The last of the 3 updates. No. Nobody wants to see this bit. Okay. Let's start this one up, etc. The last of the 3 weapons introduced in the previous update, the Toothpick is the one that I've hesitated the most to actually use, because it is slow. The critical that you get out of it is something that breaks the weapon for a decent amount of time, and I I don't know. I just feel like it's going to be very difficult to use. And certainly the last couple of runs that I've been doing have shown exactly that. So I'm not quite sure how I'm going to be handling. What do you mean, bruh? Now I got to restart that. Ugh. Use the Ice Hodoken. I was actually using Frost Blast earlier. It was just, you know, problems. Problems continued to arise. There was an Ice Bow. That's true. Ice Bow could be good, but it's also like pretty slow or minimal freezing. I don't know. All right, let's start this one up again. Okay. The last of the 3 new weapons introduced in the previous update, the Toothpick is the one that I've had the most hesitancy to use because it is slow, really slow. And the critical that you get out of it is for charging it up for quite a while, and then it's much less powerful for a good 6 seconds before it gets repaired. This is not going to be an easy run. I think like the best idea that I've had so far is maybe try and get some sort of stunning, rooting, freezing, and making sure that I'm only using the actual critical on this weapon when I really need to. Aside from that, kill rhythm might also be a good option just to try and make this thing at least slightly faster, but I'm fully expecting to be taking a lot of damage trying to use this over the course of the run. Tried a couple different things like using vampirism and just any sort of healing I can think of, but I am still getting hit pretty often when it comes to using this thing. So, look forward to what might be quite a run with the Toothpick. Not my favorite style of weapon, to say the least. Well, let's see how it goes. It could be by a little bit later in the game that it scales much better. It does have the highest DPS out of pretty much any weapon in the game for the critical, even greater than the Curse Sword. It's just the whole breaking mechanic. It means that you are not going to be able to get it very consistently. Flint. Fortunately not going to be able to use that, but it is interesting to see another survival weapon immediately as my first legendary. Good stuff. Yeah. Any sort of extra damage to critical, any sort of like... The freezing seems to be the way that I'm going to get even more of a huge burst out of the charge up than anything else. I mean, that could like be taking out every single enemy in the game, maybe even up to like, well, I guess bosses do have a soft cap on their health, but it's still going to do a lot of damage if I get the 1 in 75% chance on a frozen target and then get the full-on baseball swing onto him. I do not think that is going to happen, though. It's just too difficult when it comes to enemies breaking out of ice due to throws a grenade affixes, or like I have right now, the throws an arrow affix, as well as stuff like burning, bleeding, whatever, to instantly throw them out of the whole like frozen effect. No, I think I'm probably not going to be able to rely on that in any measure, even though I might... If the stars align, though, it might still work out anyway. We'll see. Frost Blast is way better. I mean, Frost Blast is pretty good, and again, with Kill Rhythm, it will probably work out well, especially because, as opposed to... Ice Shards has been recently nerfed, and besides, I did just use that with the whole Oven Axe run and everything, but you know, the slowing is not the same thing as a freeze. Same thing with like the Ice Bow. Although Ice Armor could work. Just run in there with Ice Armor on, start charging it up, enemies will freeze themselves. I don't think it's gonna work out great for the most part, but I'm still willing to try it. We'll see. Frost Blast might be better for Toothpick. I kind of like using Rampart for right now, because that does give you a decent amount of invincibility and everything, and although I'm not going to be able to get the full-on charge out there, I should at least be able to get a couple more swings after getting a parry. That's at least what I'm hoping for. This is going to be a rough one. That's all I'll say. I'm already down to 50% health. This is going to be one where I take Necromancy and try to get that one working again. Because, hey, at least that was mostly keeping me alive last time. I don't know. Didn't they buff Ice Bow's freeze time? Oh, did they? If they did, then yeah, that's probably actually worth using then instead. Because I remember it's like the whole to compensate for very huge range and very fast use time, they did make it a little bit more, but like shorter freeze time. Did buff the freeze, but by, I don't know by how much. Well, might be worth looking at. I don't know. I feel like I just want to have the shield for right now. Even though the recovery time on this weapon does mean that it's harder to do parries. So I don't know how exactly this is going to work. Hey, Polanco. Welcome to what might be the Toothpick run. I don't know. I might just die again and have to redo it one more time. As you know. As you do. Alright, kill rhythm, but not right now. Frozen, stunned, rooted. Might also be okay. Armadillo pack would also probably be a good option, but that's just in general. Just give me necromancy. I know I'm going to end up using it. No, I'm going to end up using it. For fast enemies, you might just want to parry them or use a grenade. Yeah, I mean, getting something like a good powerful grenade or a death orb or something would probably help out a lot when it comes to really fast enemies. This does, unlike a lot of other weapons, even survival weapons, have a good area it hits above and below it. So it's not the worst when it comes to that respect, but God, thinking about it right now, Thornies are really going to be bad, aren't they? I'm not looking forward to that. Oh well. Deal with it when the time comes. Oh man. I don't think I got the critical there, but that was a good usage of the Okay, fine then. I guess nobody's going to give me any chance to yeah, that was good ice armor usage. That's what I was kind of hoping to get out of ice armor when I took this thing. Okay. No, there's no way I'm going to be able to... Whatever, just go for the regular hits then. That charge up time is big. Should go without saying. Oh, and one of the things you might be wondering, the last time I was using Toothpick, it was very easy due to the whole, I don't know, strange properties of charging up weapons. You used to be able to just like jump and constantly swing. They appear to have fixed that, which is unfortunate. Although I probably wouldn't have used it anyway, because that is a little bit cheesy in terms of strategies and everything like that. Could make it a lot faster, but I don't know. Doesn't really work. Yeah, okay, well, I guess I'm taking that damage in. I did get the critical there, but that didn't do as much damage as I was hoping for, I'll be honest. There we are, and at least I got a good thing. Ah. No, you're too slow? Yeah. Now I'll show you. You're too slow. Daddy, whoa, that was really close. I'm glad I'm glad I flipped around right at the last second there, because otherwise that would have been bad. There we are. Dances are so hard to parry, though. And hit just in general. Oh, whatever. Perfect usage of the homunculus rune, which is probably going to get a lot more play in this episode compared to most. I can say that right now with certainty. Okay. Oh, man. I'm going to go have breakfast, have a good second half of the weekend. It's been pretty all right so far. Got coffee. Had a bunch of bad Binding of Isaac runs with Tainted Jacob, so, you know, the usual. Man. Well, anyway, as it is, this could be worse. Certainly isn't the worst run I've ever had yet. Those are the previous ones that you've seen in the stream if you were watching here. Well, now it's pretty bad again. It's a good thing that I still have the necromancy. Otherwise, that's not good. What do you got? Frozen targets. That is the frozen target one. Although also tonic? Am I just going to go full on defensive mode? Maybe. Oh, necromancy could work. Be slightly safer to fight enemies then. Like that. Case in point. Now then, it's 2.4. Yes, I do believe this is update 24. That's right, everybody. We made it. Never mind. I really cannot get away from this spiker now, can I? Oh well, at least I'm getting a decent amount of damage out of even just the regular hits from this weapon now. Yeah, Necromancy was a good choice, wasn't it? I feel confident in my choice at this point in time. I really do not think I'm going to be going for curses, though, so don't expect to see too much in terms of that. Just in general. Ah, why? I'm going to die here. Oh, the tragedy. The dichotomy of man. But it's okay. I'm alive. For now. Chug. Yeah. I guess I kind of need to now, don't I? No, I don't really think I'm going to be getting too much farther otherwise. Defense is ideal because Toothpick already brings a lot of damage. I mean, it does, but does it bring a lot of enough to justify not actually having any sort of offensive stuff? We were talking earlier about one of the best strategies maybe being like getting just a powerful secondary weapon for dealing with fast enemies. It's kind of what I don't know. I guess I'll just say that right now. Third hit of the combo looks really weird. 1, 2. It has kind of like a weird, weirdly fast reload time, recovery time, but I'm not going to argue with it. I prefer that over very slow. Of course I was going to get hit by that. Oh well, tried it anyway. There we are. Still can at least roll cancel all the attacks, which is pretty nice. Otherwise, again, that would be putting me in a much worse situation. A much worse situation. Man, still down on half health again. Of course, that's why it's just like I am fully going on into defensive type of stuff. Or at least for the time being. Apparently, it's not a higher cap for Necromancy. It is a higher heal. So not quite the same thing, apparently. Which is unfortunate, because I was hoping it was a higher cap, too. That's what I wanted to see. Oh, well. I mean, it's like being a very slow weapon. Probably want to take this one into the concierge fight, although it could also be good against Mama Tick. I want to say Mama Tick, though, is fast enough herself, even though she can't move around, that I will die anyway. So we'll see kind of... I don't know, maybe if I get a very good run going. Certainly a cooldown reduction. Really spam the like defensive stuff that I have here could work. Right. It's a good thing I got the tonic. Also, once again, a good choice. It'd be cool if the cap scaled with scrolls. You know, that actually kind of makes sense, wouldn't it? Well, at the same time, though, too, it's like Necromancy used to be very, very powerful. I can understand why Motion Twin changed it. I'm just saying that I would like to have a little bit more good stuff happening here. Okay, come on now. There. Come on, baby. Let's go. Sad you did not go through the idea of the Death Stranding series with Marty, doing a deep dive into Kojima's stuff. Hope you'll revisit once. I mean, I probably will. We did actually record the first episode of that, but I was just like, I don't want to do a 40-hour series. Not with Persona, especially still going on. I still want to play that game and everything, but it is one of those games that is very large. Norman Reedus and his funky fetus. Yes. That game. Curious as to what director's cut is even going to bring to the table on that game, though. That said, it's just like I did buy the original one, but I'll probably just wait to play the director's cut when that comes out at this point in time. I still think, you know, I've always said before that it's like the sort of games I'm most interested in are like a 6 out of 10. A 6 out of 10 is the ideal game for me, but I'm not talking like because it's mediocre or whatever. I'm talking because all the reviews are 9 out of 10 or 2 out of 10. the giant bomb, deadly premonition style, and it feels like that is probably what I would get out of Death Stranding. So I don't know. It's just also big game. Seems more tedious than fun. I've enjoyed some tedious games before. I don't know. I feel like that I would have a good time with it. Like myself some real messy, weird, overly ambitious games that are the result of one person. That's the good stuff, because that's where you get the weird games. That hack is tedious. Hey! I mean, yeah, it is at some points. That is definitely a 6 out of 10 game in the exact way that I described, by the way. I would totally consider it to be like that. Because it is incredibly uneven. Oh, man. Favorite game of all time, though, still. All right, let's go. And I'm not... So, chat, gotta ask. You want to see the morass? You think... I feel like I should just go to the ramparts. I'm just going to go to the ramparts. Nah, forget about that. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. How many more episodes of Persona do you expect to make? At least 30. At best. Like, that's maybe lowballing it. That game is never going to end. What's going to happen with Persona is that it's just going to... oh, yeah, well, I don't want to take Kill Rhythm yet. I'll just take Disengagement because I need defensive stuff. Yeah, Persona, the way that series is eventually going to end is that every single episode that comes out is just going to get, like, quieter and, like, more faded out. And then eventually it's just going to be a black screen for, like, 20 minutes, and the series will just end. Because there's no way we're ever getting to the end otherwise. I'm telling you right now. That just ain't going to happen. 30s is definitely lowballing it. I hate that game so much. I hate that game so much. Okay. Hey, we got a big old episode coming out today, so great. So look forward to that. After I just healed up, too. Basically a podcast. No, it's not. We complain a lot about Persona. I complain a lot about Persona. Second guy is just there for the ride. We complain a lot about that. Okay. Enough. Have to stop talking about Persona. I was just working on it earlier, so it's very much fresh in my mind. Okay. Did someone say their favorite game isn't Metal Gear Rising Revengeance? I love Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. Although it's just like, that's a game that I've mostly just watched playthroughs of, so I guess I can't quite say that it is my favorite game or anything. Never really experienced it myself. Watched a lot of other people experience it, though. I didn't have like a PS4 for a very long time, you gotta remember. And now the only thing I have on the PS4 is 4 versions of Persona 5. All I need is one more, and then I can have the quintet of the 5 Personas. Okay. I have to get out of the Persona hole. Yes. That's why I wanted to get both of these things that I was currently using right now. Damn it. Didn't quite work in the way I wanted it to, though. I do like the animation for seeing the toothpick, like, reconstitute itself after it's been broken. Like, the shattered remains just fly off the ground back up into it. Too bad you don't get to see that too much with how I'm playing with it, though. Okay. It's on the 360. I did not have a 360. Or a PS3. Or, like, look, the last console I had before the PS4 was a GameCube. So, yeah. That's my gaming experience. Here we are. And then, yeah, it's like as much as I don't want to use like the Chug Jug, I mean, or buy another charge of that, I think I'm going to have to. Mm-hmm. Now then, did he even use a charge without the ice grenade or something? I was using the fact that I have cannot be interrupted by enemy's attack as an affix on it, and the tonic, basically. That's kind of the reason why I want all this defensive stuff for the most part, because otherwise I do not think I'm going to be able to use the whole charge ever. Ever at all. Run past enemies and charge for the teleport. Oh, but people always want me to fight every enemy in the game, so I can't possibly do that. He said it. He said Chug Jug. I'm still not even entirely sure what a Chug Jug is. I mean, well, okay, I know it's a legendary item in the game that after 15 seconds it heals you fully, but I don't know what that means. Like, I was still under the impression that you, like, died in... Great. That you died in, like, one hit and, you know, one headshot in Fortnite, but I guess that's not actually the case. Yeah, because it's a shooter? Whatever, it doesn't matter. That's what. That's the real moral of the story. It's about the case. And when do you ever use the Chug Jug? I can't believe we're getting into this stupid rabbit hole once again. Why? Why do I do this to myself? And one more. Thank you, Tonic. You are truly my best friend. Now, Boomer tries to understand Zoomer hobbies. I don't even think that's a Zoomer hobby anymore. That's like, that's also Boomer hobby as well. Now, nobody that's not a Boomer plays Fortnite. It's like Facebook. Now everybody's about, God, I don't even know. I don't know. I haven't been keeping up with trends lately. Somebody help me. Help me, understand what the kids like in the video games. What have I come in on? I don't know, actually, myself. Anyway, so... Old man desperately tries to stay current. Old man ages into dust before streamer's eyes. Comments was he didn't understand Fortnite, and that game's old for old people. Desiccated corpse tries to somehow understand what children are doing, fails miserably. Okay, anyway, what are we talking about here? That's cool, though. Especially because that's a full heal, then. Well, I'll wait to take it before I go into the next area, I think. Chug Jugs were extremely inefficient. That's what I thought. It's like 15 seconds seems like a lot for that sort of game. Like, it's a game on a timer. You got the storm coming all the time, right? No, I'm still talking about it. Damn it. Oh, am I out of touch? No, I'm out of time. Never around. I gotta remember more lyrics to that song already. It's important to me to know about Holland Oates' oeuvre. You're out of my head when you're not around. Thank you. Okay. Oh. Now then. Happy out of touch Sundays, everybody. I know that's not what it is, but I'm bringing it back. There's no way I'm going to go for the, yeah, no, I would not have been able to hit the, sure, whatever that works. Would not have been able to hit the critical with that, even though I would have liked to. Out of touch Thursdays. I know, but it's not Thursday. I mean, I guess I could lie and maybe say that it's Thursday. It could be any day of the week. I don't know. You might be watching this on a Thursday. All these videos are future-proofed, as you know. I try not to make too many references to current things, which is why we've been talking about Chug Jug for the last 10 minutes. I hate it. I hate that you forced me into this. But I love watching you leave. Anyway, getting back to this. Just uploaded on a Thursday and unlisted. Yeah, that's the plan, right? Because God knows that it's just like I certainly have enough content every other day of the week to be able to put up all the time. I'm certainly really good about keeping to, you know, some sort of schedule where I have like daily uploads and the like. That it's like I can certainly do that. For Sunday, it's happening. I got the stuff recorded. We already talked about that though, so no more. I mean, look, you can go watch me like edit the damn video if you want. Cause I gotta. I mean, obviously, I'm not actually doing the whole like Japanese thing with it. I'm gonna be doing just the, because it's dungeon, you know. But yeah, well, you know what? Sure, we'll do it after this. Let's go. 60 kills. There's no way that's ever gonna happen. This is such a ridiculously defensive run as of right now. I don't even know what to think. Here, give me that cooldown reduction. I think I'm probably going to be using it at this point. Dungeon, you say? Yeah, dungeon number 5. The 5th dungeon. Nice. Finally. It's going to be a long boss fight. Or it's going to be a very short boss fight. No, it's going to be a really long boss fight. Sorry to say, everybody. Look, I don't want it to be this way, but it is. Yeah, I gotta say, not quite as effective as I was hoping for it. To be honest, the dungeon is not as wacky as I was hoping it would be. But we'll get to that when we get to the episode. Still think the dungeons are the highlight of that game, though. Way too little damage. Yeah, this might be a problem. You know, just a hunch. I gotta... The stun time, though, is pretty alright, comparatively. Beating on innocent man, he is not innocent. Like, you can see the lore. You can see from the lore stuff. Look, man, I know the lore. Berserker is great with Toothpick. It has 60% damage reduction. You're right. Would probably be worth using. But at the same time, it doesn't really have the right, you know, color distribution to really work with this, though. What's the lore? He's probably Castaigne, the warden of the prison. It was said that it was always the guy who guarded the bridge back in the day. You get to see a whole bunch of little lore rooms with him in. Yeah. But it is... Oh, it's green now? Oh, yeah, you're right. It is. I forgot about that. Yeah, I forgot that they did change that in a previous update. He was taking bribes, and I mean, also he was the warden of the prison, which I don't know if you ever saw the prison in this game. It's not great. Come on. He was a corrupt individual. Okay. I was just following orders. That's what they all say. Also, he totally wasn't when he was taking bribes. Rate this game's prison 1 out of 10. I'll rate it like a 7. Effective, large. Is it like very interesting though? No, I mean it's no like Erewhon prison from Face Off, which is the metric by which I judge all prisons. That is the only 10 out of 10 prison to ever exist. Yeah, it's useless against bosses since it hits the damage cap. That's sort of, I mean, it's like they got a soft damage cap though, right? It could still like do good damage. Okay. Potentially. Yeah, that king's a real piece of work, too. Oh, yeah, I mean, given what I've seen about him in the lore. Come on. Yeah. Well, that was kind of fun to hit him out of the air. Maybe it would actually work to go for, you know, baseball time with the conjunctivius. Probably not, though. Okay. Glint in the eye when the crit is ready. Yeah, I haven't really noticed that quite. But I believe you on that one. There we go. Oh, does cooldown reduction also work on the... No, I don't think so. Yeah, this is going to be a rough and tumbling one. I will take an upgrade for my Iced armor, though. Yes. Fortunately, wasn't even able to get a thing there. Hey, the song restarted. That's cool. I don't know if I like this weapon. I don't. It's already a rough one. Like 7 inches from the midday sun. No, I just said that it's like I don't wanna risk going into any weirdo areas at all. Snowman's Roll is the best. It's a pretty good one. Cringe. No, you're cringe. Come on. Well, at least the weirded warriors aren't going to be a problem here. Potentially. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't speak so soon. Oh yeah, I was going to take Berserker. Ah, damn it. My love was going to be like a truck. Berserker. Okay. Yeah. Can't quite baseball against these guys. But what if you could? Is that the Gordon Freeman himself? Ah, Mr. Freeman. Yes, that's me. Wake up and smell the ashes. I can't do that voice. I'm sorry, everybody. I failed you. No, stop. Ah! Ah! Yeah, anyway. If I can remember more Half-Life quotes, I would do them. They're all pretty great. Yeah, because the voices are great. Things just a discount left Scythe Claw. You know, it really does have that feeling to it. But of course, it does have the whole, like, critical in it. But it doesn't have, like, kill rhythm. It doesn't have a lot of... there's many issues with this weapon, and that's why I, didn't put off doing the run for quite a while, needless to say. Oh, man. It's kind of what I expected to happen, let's be honest. There we go. There we go. And nothing very interesting as far as stuff goes, but I'll take it for the extra health for the time being. Certainly having a few less stats due to not going for the Curse Chest also is probably hurting me, but I don't think it would make too much of a difference anyway. Okay. Okay, and okay. If it isn't the best DC player, well, I don't know about this run. I'm trying my best, though. And in the end, isn't that all we can say? Did I ever mention that this was from the Ground Shakers? I don't remember now. Sewer route is much more rewarding. Yes. Sure, certainly, how could you ever doubt the rewards that you get from going into the sewers? Every day's a party when you're in the sewers. I mean, how else could you possibly see it? Force Shield is probably not going to be useful here, let's be honest. Maybe. Best daddy? Oh, yeah, I mean, I got the trophy here to prove it. #1 daddy, it says. Right there. My pride and glory. Won that in the contest. What contest? I don't even want to say. Would blow your pathetic vanilla minds. I like the sewer smile. Your smile makes me not trust you once again. such a thing makes it sound like you could be being sarcastic. Not as sarcastic as if you used Kappa, but pretty sarcastic nonetheless. Okay, you get disease. Yeah, I mean, but you never know what kind of disease you're gonna get. Every day is a mystery. Okay. Okay, I like this stream smile. Now I just feel insulted. Yeah, defensiveness is actually working here, mostly. More or less. Kind of. Yeah, I'm going to say, yeah, it's working. It seems slow. Yeah. I'm not a huge fan. What can I say? This is, however, a way more, due to the whole nature of how much I'm getting hit and all of the healing that I'm doing through using... Yeah. All the healing that I'm doing through using the necromancy, it's like this is a more thorough run than a lot of them. If you ever thought that I didn't kill enough enemies prior to this point, hopefully you're enjoying this run. And I think you are. Remember, never take infected food or you'll have to unban him. He's already unbanned. Even though I'm probably going to end up taking cursed food, tainted food, malazed food. Anyway, infected food. There we go. This is like a worse flint. Now, I think the person that said that like worse left scythe claw is probably onto something there. Didn't even get the crit. Ah. I thought I was getting a little bit more used to the timing there, but I do not think so. There we are. Sure, I could use another... Could use another different type of, especially like damaging shield too. I don't need to go all in on defense after all. How do you get the blueprint for this? This is from the ground shaker enemy. You find him in the cavern because I guess it's the giant's toothpick, as you do. Stole that one again from Ace 77, but whatever. I'm sure they don't want it. Probably not. Ground shaker is the gigantic quadruped enemy that, well, causes crystals to fall on you all the time. Ugh. At least knock him out. I'll take it. Thanks, Dad. No problem, son. Remember to be home for dinner tonight. Okay, and nothing in terms of any sort of healing. Yeah, punishment has been nerfed, unfortunately. Really like that shield, but if it ain't working, it ain't working. You know how that goes. Oh, Tainted, like my favorite Binding of Isaac character, Tainted Jacob. Yes, of course. My favorite character. Punishment has been constantly nerfed for like 3 years. Yeah, I know, right? Certainly feels that way if it is not actually that way. Jacob is Mushroom Boy? That's right. No, that's not true. You can have more than one son, you know. It's possible for you to sire more than one child. You know. What else we got in here? All the way I'm kind of saving up for... Well, actually, I should probably, like... Yeah, get like a new version of the Toothpick already. I feel like this one maybe has been a little bit early of a version as of just yet. Who's the father? Also me, like that one Stephen King novel. You know the one, because I don't know the one. I don't remember. That's better, at least. You know what I'm talking about, right? Oh, I missed the scroll fragment. Dang it. I'm adopted, you say. I did not say that. There it is. Now then, oh yeah, it's the Bigfoot version of myself. For your deep lore pulls. This is my cat butler. There's no way I'm going to be able to afford that. I'm not just lose it anyway. Okay, okay. Well, I think I know what I'm going to be using here. Yep. The answer is the infected food. It's infected. That's... speaking of polls. Come on, Doc. It's not like you're not even trying. It is as if I am not even trying. That's very true. My rat wife? What about my dragon wife? Come on. You're all so soon to forget. Okay, well, at least I got one more potion charge, I suppose. What? Oh, No, eh? Some scholar of the stream lore you are. Oh, getting all the Christmas outfits, aren't we? Okay. Dragon has always been non-canon, but I'm a Pontiac Firebird. Of course I'd be married to a dragon. The canonical, true pairing. The OTP, if you will. Cudgel could be good, but I think I'm going to actually take the thing. We don't let you get the things you want. Oh, come on. Oh, boy, speaking of the things I want. God, should I, though? Have we had a... Do you think that we have enough of a complete run if I die here to just be like, yeah, no, I think I can call it a day after this one. Cudgel Stun could be good, but it's like I kind of want to have at least something. God. There. Just wait for dudes to spawn. Yeah, this is complete enough for me. Don't die now. I mean, the first boss took an hour, so it's okay. It's a 45-minute recording as of right now. But I kind of feel like you know what? Let's just go for the damn curse chest now. Why not? I'm ready. Do it. You're a dead cell. It's true. I am. I am the dead cell. Let's try it out. Ice armor carry time. I mean, that's the plan, right? Ooh, curses. I'm happy to see curses. We all love curses, everybody. Didn't even stand a chance. Thanks for going after the actual... Okay. Yeah. So, final feelings on the toothpick. I don't even think there's anything else I need to say. Well, yeah, that's pretty much how I thought that was going to happen. At least I got to talk about the dragon wife. Oh, man. Called it. I think everybody called it. Jeez. Easy run. We can do Isaac of Isaac if you want. Have a little bit of fun Isaac times. Anything in particular you'd like to see? The sack. Give me the eyes emoji again, because I don't know how to do that with my computer because I'm old. There it is. Perfect. Well, no, it's just ack. That's right. That's definitely going to be the canon way that I stream Binding of Isaac now. Oof. What a run. I kind of thought that was going to happen with the toothpick because of the whole, like, the whole damage cap and everything, but it's just like, bah. Isaac. Oh, man, oh, man. All right, win streak 31. Gee, guess who I've been playing? Oh, man, oh, man. Oh, yeah, we could also do, editing stream for stuff. Blue Baby, because the last one was Pure Suffering. It wasn't that bad. Blue Baby's not that bad. Blue Baby has stuff going on with him. It's just, he's also got problems. Funny poop character. Yep, old Big Poopa himself. Maybe I should just make this one a video. You know what? Let's actually just make this one a video. Sure. Here, let's just go to this screen because that will actually allow me to click off without it resetting. Oh, have I completed all the challenges? I have. They are all done, baby. All of them. I actually completed that one fairly early, all things considered. I have to watch my mouth? No, I don't. Do you remember the Tainted Lost to Delirium run? Just keep that one in mind. Beast Fight as Poop Baby is funny. I mean, yeah, it's like I actually, you're gonna go watch that one right now. That was the one that I did for the showcase of the character. All right, let's do this. Oh boy, Binding of Isaac Extreme. And of course, it's going to be with Big Poopa himself. Let's do it. Oh boy. Look, the thing is, to be honest, the Tainted Blue Baby does have a lot of cool stuff going on with him. He's just also the funny poop character. And I hate it. And I hate the funny poop. Oh well. Okay, at least I now actually know how each one of the poops and everything work. Because I just watched a video on it. So, hey, we'll at least have an easier time with that whole deal. And what's not going to be an easier time is everything else related to this character. Hey, you can say YouTube mode as much as you want, but let's be honest here. After the Tainted Lost to Delirium run, it's like I feel like I am under no restrictions when it comes to talking about anything. Take this bomb, by the way. Thank you. All right. Yeah, I got to remember that fart thing also does lay down a fart cloud that explodes. Because I think, especially when I have IBS, that is a something that gets me hurt a lot. Like a lot. Ugh. Now, obviously, the number one thing I'm looking for is like Book of Revelations or something. Please, for the love of God, anything. Just brown cap also worked out pretty well in the last stream. I don't know, man. Just anything. The real Poopa Stinker run. That's right. What else could you possibly hope for? And speaking of which, there it is. There's Big Smelly himself. The Stink Poop. Poop of Stink. I hate this character. I hate this character so much. The concept is so good. So, like, good. But hey! I was gonna use that. That was my, like, ace card when it comes to bosses. I can't believe you did this to me. A friend of the Little Plum. Oh, well, whatever. Dono-chan appears for 2 seconds and eats a bomb. Hey, but look, Dono-chan is already back up to what's a pretty significant increase in coins that it had last time because I just went and ground that out. So as to revive Dono-chan for a couple seconds. Boy, I might just die right here. There we go. That should do it. Oh well. I'm sure it'll probably be fine. Look, this is not the worst run that I've done with any character before, to say the least. I'm just... I don't know. With only 1 health, I'm not feeling very confident in my ability to not die. Still would be a better chance than if I played as, I don't know, like Tainted Jacob. Let's just say that right now. That character's still awful. And now they're going to be changing him up so Dark Esau is invincible in the next patch. I'm looking forward to it. Oh, God. Oh, God, it's all so terrible. The Isaac Nightmare might seem like we're getting close to it being over, but it certainly isn't. Character requires a certain mindset to succeed. And what is that mindset? Is it Poopa? No, you know what? I'm okay with that. Let's just end let's just end my suffering right now and get back to what should hopefully be a little bit better run. No, go into the fire. Go into the fire, though. Yeah, there we go. Like, I think it really just needs... This character just needs, like, some good, like, a good tears up, good damage up, and then it's pretty much the exact same as, like, any other character in the game, really. Shouldn't be too bad. D20. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Frankly, with the way that, like, it's pretty easy to get a lot of explosions as Tainted Blue Babies. So you can get a lot of... I'm going to kill Dono-chan again. But that is also good for D20 usage. I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, see the combination I have right now? That's great for blowing up machines. And anything else, really. And in fact, we'll get to see a good example of that right now. As I do it. Right now. And yeah. There we go. Give me the heart first, though. Thank you. And what do we got? The Lubblers. That's a scary item, but I think it might actually be worth maybe trying to use? I don't know. We'll see. Judgment, I'm not as interested in. Well, what do you got? Yeah, okay, of course. It's demon beggar. Like, what else could you ask for, really? And then, kind of surprised that I didn't get enough to get a. Okay, great pill rolls already to get the black candle. But that's gonna be the thing I'm looking for. And I almost walked right into that poop. Nuked. Hey, the fart clouds explode. That is an important part of the stylings of this run. That and really utilizing these things well. The Lubblers is just I gotta make sure that I have enough health to actually use that in the first place. But otherwise, I think I should be good. Need black candle to remove the most useless mechanic in the game. Why, you don't like the curses and how they appear on every single floor and make it really obnoxious to do anything at all? At all? Even like a little bit? Oh, I picked it up right in the stink clouds. Why did I do that? That was such a dumb idea on my part. Gotta make sure that you know what you're doing, at least slightly with that. Oh, well, there should be enough things to go re-roll anyway in this area. Yeah, look at all those hearts. I'm not gonna need those hearts. But there's also no way that I'm gonna be able to. Let's see what we got. Okay. I mean, I could just go blow up the machine again a few more times, which I think I was probably... Wow, come on! Like, Jesus Christ. Okay, that's... At least you're giving me something to work with, for the love of God. I mean, I was about to become back my money there. And there we go. Yes, I know I could have probably just went and instead got yeah, there we go. I just want that. Now I can actually see my health again. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. Careful with those stinky clouds. Those stinky clouds are so annoying. I hate them so much. What does Evil Up realistically do? I mean, Evil Up always means that you're getting a black heart. But it also improves the Crow Feather Trinket, which gives you more damage based on how much evil you have. Thank you. I do quite like this. Anybody have any opinions on what I should be taking? Kind of like Telepathy for Dummies. It's pretty okay. Although it's like Book of the Dead is pretty nice. It's just Telepathy for Dummies would get me a lot of extra wisps, which I would like. I don't know. It's like wisps are cool. But hey, like 100% angel room chance right now. That is 100% worth it just by itself. Telepathy is honestly underrated. It is pretty good, especially with the Book of Virtues. It's like that could give me a lot of extra killing power. Oh, and Bone Spurs. That's also interesting. Could be just as useful as some of the as taking like Book of the Dead in some ways. Maybe. I mean, at best. not going to say that it will be. Oh, Blue Baby, more like Poo Baby. That is probably exactly what they were thinking when they created this character. Congratulations. You cracked the code. Okay. Lovers is still burning a hole in my pocket. You think I should use it in the... I think I should use it in the upcoming boss or room. Like, I feel Poop Bomb Trio is basically like the explosive diarrhea effect. It's gonna lay down a bunch of bombs. It's gonna poop out a bunch of bombs, basically. That's it. It's not really the most interesting, I gotta say. But it is a lot of extra bombs, which, I don't know, I'll probably use. For example. There we are. And then those are just bombs. Shid and Fard. Yes. This is the Shid and Fard character. I kind of like to go for, like, boss rush or something, but I also know, realistically, there's no way I'm going to get it. I think I should just maybe focus on, like, Mega Stan or something. Use it in the Angel Room. That's what I was thinking, too. I got a feeling that's probably... I mean, it is going to mean one less health for the entire run, but, man, I could get something real good, and there's a lot of, like, just health and defensive stuff that you get in the Angel Room item pool as it is. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. This is also... These guys also give you a soul heart when you beat them, which, you know what? Here. You know what? Here again. I'm taking it. All right. A little bit less fire rate, though. But with the wisps, that might not be too bad. Uh-huh. Let's do it. Uh-huh. Well, this is interesting. God, should I rush to boss rush? The poop sword. Yeah. Should I rush to boss rush? Oh, whoops. There we go. Rush. Let's go. First off, though, I am going to at least, like, use these chests as much as I can. If I'm going to be rushing through stuff, I think that's just how I should end up playing it. Store key? Free stores, I suppose. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Come on. Sword is pretty good. I'm going to say it right. Funny Poop Man gets funnier and Poop Manner. Whatever. Actually, I'm going to take that instead. Let's go. Oh, let's go. I'm ready for this, baby. Warrior Poop. I hate this character. I hate this character a lot. Remember the wisps. Oh, yeah. Don't forget about the wisps. Never forget about the wisps. Wisps are going to be good for taking out enemies at a distance and everything, after all. Actually, I shouldn't have used it right here. What does it matter? Only I had, like, Book of Secrets or something, though. That would be nice to be able to map out things. 8 minutes. Any chance that I could possibly... I mean, I could also just, you know, go for, like, a Hush and whatnot, too. Luck down. Yeah, perfect. That's what I need. Oh. Okay, come on. I'm ready for it, baby. I would like some more health, though, coming up the next area, if possible. Hate the person who came up with transcribing Montezuma as Montezuma and made it sick. That's not even the man's name. I mean, let's be honest. It's probably for the best that you don't have the real name for the funny poop phrase. I think that's probably more respectful to not do that. Just call it Traveler's Diarrhea. Yeah. There we are. Let's go. Ooh, flight? Would flight be even better than going for... I think it actually probably would. That's also speed up, too. Let's go. Yeah, I'm liking this. Oh, I know he knows. We all know. What do you got? Ah, I don't want to take too much damage here. Got it. Nice. Would Placebo be infinite wisps with 48-hour energy? Yes, if you are able to use it enough. But it's like the way that they now have Placebo working is that it increases in the amount of charges needed to charge it up when you use like good pills. For example, like the horse wisp. I didn't even notice, but you're right. They are little tiny horse wisps. Come on, everybody get out of the way. I'm trying to go fast. I'm doing pretty good, all things considered, right now. Come on, baby, let's go. I'm just pooping all over the place here. If you better have something good for me. That is not good enough. Actually, maybe the black bag could have had the Saga Black. It would have been good enough, but it's not. Anyway, nope. Forget about your nonsense. I think I can make the boss rush at this point. I should be able to. No, Saga Black. Okay. That was fun. Not even using Montezuma's Revenge either. I mean, why would I? It's not even a good item. It's not like I'm really missing out on a whole lot by not doing that. Do gotta make sure that I'm not like getting a little bit too saucy in terms of getting too overconfident though. Because as always, that is one of those things that is gonna lead to my downfall. It's working out okay though so far. Oh, first time watching? This is actually a pretty decent run to come in on. It's like I'm doing surprisingly well. The good usage of the Lovers card, as you can see with the fact that I'm currently 1 health down permanently. Got me a sword, and that means I basically don't have to interface with characters whole gimmick at all. As you do. Look, I'm not going to argue. Let's go. That was actually pretty cool. Get wrecked, my fallen dude. How we doing? 12 minutes? Oh, we're making it good, baby. Let's go. I know I'm doing the let's go thing, but like this is an appropriate place to do the let's go thing, I want to say. All right, come on. If I can clear out both of like the arrow walk? Oh. Oh. Also, pretty damn good to see. Okay, whatever. Don't care, don't care, don't care. And bam. Give me some more horse wisps. Easy hush, though. That is an easy hush, baby. That would be the thing to easy hush with. If I could get down to hush in time, but I kind of want to do boss rush instead and get that cleared out of the way, because that's usually the more difficult one to get to for the most part. I don't know. It's like, what do you think? Should I use Arrow Walk in the boss rush? Should I use Arrow Walk elsewhere? Bone Spurs will also make Hush pretty easy. I didn't even really think about that, but you're right. Something to consider. Also, get down to fighting the Mega Satan 2 if I just get another Angel Rumen anyway. I'm not even bothering. I don't like that item. It's gross. Okay. Okay. Got enough keys. Oh. Oh. Sure, whatever. Hush Airwalk. I mean, it could work. Oh, boy. Oh, man. Oh, dodgies, you guys. It's working out okay, though. Yeah. Well, I'm use Airwalk on... Airwalk... you know what I'm trying to say. Could actually try charging up the sword, but I'm enjoying just doing ye old slashing. Oh, my wisps. Okay, what are we doing here? Should I get a damage up? Should I get the invincibility? What do you think? I just want to I want to pull the chat here quick because I don't know. I obviously I need to do either one of the routes. Yeah, we're gonna do rush, obviously. But I'm just thinking, it's just like, what do you want for Polaroid or negative? What are you thinking? Light path this time? Okay. I think it's like that gives me a lot of defense after all. Wow, cracked orb? Ooh, what do you think? I kind of want... Take neither? No. Again, I don't... Like, what do you think here? I was thinking cracked orb, but it could maybe be... Like, that'd be good for rushing. You know, that'd be good for rushing. Like, Poopa is not bad, though. Come on, get wrecked, Death. Get absolutely destroyed. Negative, though, for extra damage so that I'm not, you know, spending all my time just whacking around everything with a sword would probably have also been nice, too. Go, Wispies. I love my little horse wisps. They're very cute. Come on, die already. Habit is also, like, working out well, too. Yeah, it's only 15 minutes. I'm, like, doing really good in terms of... Come on. Here. What do you got? The Sun card. Okay. Might be able to use that with something. As it is, though... Oh... When do I want to use a Sun card? Obviously, once again, Airwalk is going to be super good for Hush. That's definitely the place to be using it. Because it's just like slowing down everything. I don't have to do Delirium on this character. I already did that during the one super run that I did with Tainted Cain. But it's like, what else would have been good there too? Okay. Hit nothing? Cool. Actually, this is a good play for Sun card. Just take out the Gertie Juniors immediately without even any problem. Yep. Oh, what's the other one? I didn't even see. Oh, it's Pin. Whatever. No healing is Blue Baby. No healing for now. But it's like there's going to be some enemies that will come up here and probably throw down a Soul Heart eventually. Sun is also good for, like, I guess, mapping. But to be honest, with the cracked orb and everything, I should be able to just rush through areas even if I just take... Even though I just choose to take damage, which is okay by me. Ah, my favorite enemy to fight in the boss rush. Monstro 2. He's certainly not ended several boss rush attempts with tainted loss. He has, that's the joke. Anyway. Light, speed up and everything's good. Oh no, it's Pin. Not Pin. Ah, jeez, I can't believe it's Pin. Yo, but Pin, it's like, again, could be quite scary to fight when it comes to having, like, less health, for example. I'm still doing pretty good, though. Just keep on going. Just back up occasionally, making sure... Yeah, I think the Polaroid was definitely the thing to take here, right? Shouldn't be getting hit nearly as much in the future, but for right now, it's like, yeah. I'm at least just going to be happy to get the boss rush done and everything. Because that one's... This is always just the most frustrating thing to get to, because you have to rush so much. Okay. Just keep on whacking, baby. Melee Binding of Isaac, the way the game was meant to be played. I asked Admin McMillan about it. Then he agreed. Of course. Everyone's favorite. I love the bloat. God, I hate the bloat. I lied. I actually hate the bloat. There. It is based off of Legend of Zelda. It is. Evan McMillan, I believe, specifically said that his inspiration was like Legend of Zelda, and wanted to combine that with like NetHack type of style. Ooh. Oh, I got hit anyway. Whatever. We're still looking pretty okay, nonetheless. I'm gonna say right now. Take you out here. Oh, Bone Spur's doing some good work. Oh, man. Gotta be finishing up with this soon. Whatever. The health is not great right now, but here we go. Lacrophagy? Yeah, I guess we'll check it out. Might be cool. We'll see. Eggman McMuffin himself, he actually did a Isaac lore stream recently, which I would be interested in, like, maybe watching after this or something. Because, like, I don't know. What is that going to be? Okay, well, there's boss rush done, at least. And then once again, I can also dash my way out of that room, so I should be able to get free sacrifice room, potentially some more health. And that's what I would like to see. That is really what I would like to see right now. Well, that's fun, but it's not really going to be tremendously useful to me. Okay. Tinted rocks. Don't see nothing. It was mostly item lore, but a bit of other stuff too. Yeah. Odd to wait until it repents to ascend back through the game. Yeah. Considering that is a huge part of NetHack. Ah, dang. That is a huge part of NetHack. That is also like one of the more frustrating bits when you have Wizard of Yendor himself messing around with you. Yeah. Losing health here, but still feeling pretty good. No, you don't, everybody. Get out of here. Tinted rocks, please, for the love of God. Oh. Okay. Well, I'm losing health. Health is kind of sus right now, I know. I should be more careful, but I'm also, like, rushing a lot. Slow down a bit, you're good on time. Yeah, okay. Let's slow down a little bit. Also, thank you, Certain Cap Lever. I love you. Looking, I'm panicking, to say the least. I don't think it's gonna... Don't think it should be come as any surprise for anybody that's in watching these runs, that it's just like my desire to actually win this is a lot. I do so hate that item. Okay. If I get another room, angel room, there's a good chance that I'll be able to find some stuff in there. Hey everybody, it's the bloat. God, I hate the bloat. Still haven't taken any damage yet. Okay, there we are. Come on. Angel room, health. Come on, baby. I'm ready. Sure, why not? I'm going to be able to use these things anyway. Okay. Doing it well. Faster and faster and faster and faster. There we go. Okay. No, of course not. Come on. Any more? 23 minutes. I gotta get going. All right, all right. Let's do this. More poop items. Yeah, I know, right? Oh, man. Thank you, Oniele. Oniele. Yes. I also love you. Oh, man. I mean, the run's going okay so far, all things considered. I just got to make sure that, like I said, I just don't completely screw it up because I'm getting panicked. It's going just fine. 23 minutes means this whole 7 minutes to get... Okay. Whatever. Not quite what I'm looking for, I suppose. More poop items. You love the bloat. I love the bloat. He's the best character in the game. Not as good as Monstro 2, though. Okay, what do you got? Yeah, baby. That's what I'm looking for. Oh. Right, whatever. Nothing. Okay. Well, that at least puts me in a pretty good health position, all things considered now. Because... blister for more... No, probably not going to be useful. Ooh. Also hollowed ground. Hollowed ground is pretty good. Like blocks some shots, increases your damage by a lot and everything. Okay. But hey, I at least now know where the boss is. I think we are currently looking at what is hopefully going to be a successful hush fight. Why? I feel stupid. Oh, there's the ultra secret room as well. Don't panic. Don't panic. Okay. Well, it doesn't put me in a super good position, but... Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Get one, gift one. Man, thanks. That's very nice. Okay, don't panic too much once again. Okay. Soy milk. Oh, I don't think that's a good idea. Is that a good idea? Somebody tell me if that's a good idea. I'm just annoyed seeing that right now. The Emperor. Okay, well. Soy milk sword seems bad. Yeah, I agree. Ugh. This is going to be a rough one, isn't it? Freaking strange key. Hilarious. Lots of projectile reflection, yeah, but I can already swing this thing so fast. Buy key? Do I have it? Is there a key to buy? Oh, there is. For some reason, I didn't, whatever. Parasitoid. All right. Maybe you'll get fast spins. I mean, fast spins would probably be useful and everything, but I don't know. Now, what? So much for projectile reflection. Ooh, I might just die here. Rushed a little bit too much in this, it seems. God, I hate this stupid character. Time to shit. That's right, everybody. It's shit time. Well, you dead, boy. I mean, I'm already dead. That's the entire character that we're looking at here. Yeah. Gonna try my best, I suppose. Come on, baby. I should also remember that I do have all the other horrible abilities and everything, too. That I do. All right, well, that's that. God, what a great character. Bone Spur's kind of helping out, though. Slowly but surely. I hate that diarrhea is becoming one of the key players in my entire strategy here, by the way. But what am I going to say? That is, in fact, what is happening. Okay, slowly but surely. Ew. There it is. It's actually, like, not even as bad as I thought it was going to be, but it's just like, wow. If I went in there with just, like, even a slight bit more health, I would have been totally fine. No question. Oh, man. So, yeah, there's funny fart character. The spin reflex, not the swing? Oh, okay. I didn't realize that. Now, there's minus 33 win streak, everybody. I did it. Diarrhea, lacrophagy, not so bad. No, it ain't too terrible. Oh, man. Well, I think I'm... You know what? I've been streaming for a couple hours here. Let's call it for right now, and I'll probably go do more funny big poopa later. Basana time? Nah, you know, there's a lot to do with that. Bye. I don't know. All right, let's start this one up again. Okay. The last of the 3 new weapons introduced in the previous update, the Toothpick is the one that I've had the most hesitancy to use because it is slow, really slow. And the critical that you get out of it is like the shattered remains just fly off the ground back up into it. Too bad you don't get to see that too much with how I'm playing with it, though.